we will go straight into ladies football and a huge weekend. It's been 3 weeks without the ladies football team since they confirmed their place in the last four of the league. They have Antrim this Sunday in Kinnegad at 2 o'clock. That's live on the Limerick Ladies Gaelic Football Association website for anyone wanting to watch or can't get to Westmeath. But they got the final last year, Matt, came up just short. They'll be definitely eager to get back to that stage at least. But Antrim have been really good this year. They won each of their games against Fermanagh, Carlow, and London. They have a
London.
plus 64 score difference. They have been flying, but so have Limerick. It's a battle of two heavyweights down there.
Yeah, but just before I talk about the football itself, I just want to show the contrast. I mentioned there a while ago that we learned about the fixtures for the Camogie Association games just before we came on the semi-final in Kinnegad since early last week, almost 2 weeks' notice. So look, you'll probably say I'm obsessed with it. You said to me off air as well that I'm obsessed with it, Jack. But look, maladministration, I find it very hard to tolerate, or lack of administration. Yeah, getting back to the football, it's certainly no gimme for Limerick on Sunday. It's going to be a very, very tough game. You must remember that Antrim are All-Ireland champions, All-Ireland junior champions from last year. And as you rightly said, they had a very, very impressive run in their group, and that included a win over Fermanagh, who were last year's All-Ireland junior runners-up. And like Limerick and Antrim met last year in the first round in Bruff. I was at it. And Antrim, they were damn lucky, Jack, to get out of Bruff with a 12 points to 1-7 victory. Like we spawned a lot of opportunities on the day. Now, it didn't impact adversely against Limerick qualifying. It was a group game. We subsequently went on to beat New York, qualified for the semi-final where we lost out. But it's an Antrim team, and from all the information that I can glean and from what I've read, an Antrim team that is absolutely hell-bent on getting up to Division 3 for next year. But Graham Shine has put together a very, very exciting Limerick team. There are a number of players from last year who, for various reasons, are not available. But you would have to say that the addition of the like of Debbie Murphy and Karen O'Leary has been huge. You've got the return of Andrea O'Sullivan. You've Cathy Mee, who's carrying on with the great form that she showed again last year. She was an All-Ireland winning captain in 2018. You have the like of and of course we have Iris Kennelly. Iris's CV is growing by the day. We saw her named in the Rising All-Stars during the week. And congratulations to Iris on that. And 4 goals in the last couple of games. I know she's going to be closely marked. And then if you go back to the other side of the field, you have Roisin Ambrose in great form, forming a very good partnership, I think, with Claire O'Mara. Leah Coughlin has bedded in very well at centre-back. In the absence of Alva Quaid, we have Yvonne Lee playing very, very well at full-back. So there are so many positives, and Graham Shine has done a great job in bringing the team this far. And we know what Graham Shine's views are with regard to Division 3. Like, as far as he's concerned, it's an absolutely holy grail. And I think it's going to be very, very difficult, but it can be won, Jack.
Yeah, it'll be difficult, but it definitely can be won. And this side have shown they can get to a final. They broke that hoodoo last year, so hopefully they can go one better. But you'd imagine if they can come through Antrim, that they'll see themselves as favourites in the final against either Leitrim or Fermanagh.